Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel. And in the previous Harbor Freight video I did on the miniature pliers set, the 6-piece set for $8.50 that I actually find very handy. And I got those a couple years ago. Same with all of these. I've had them a few years now and they've held up really well. I'm not using them for anything heavy duty or anything like that. But I didn't spend a whole lot of money on them and they've done me well, so I didn't need to spend, more money on something, better quality if this gets me by. Now, if I was doing heavier duty work or work much more often with these, I would step up. But as far as what I'm doing, a few times a month, 5-10 times a month using these, they work just fine for me. So I use them, on my Camaro build as well as maintenance for the other two vehicles, and they do just fine. And these guys I actually use for yard work because they're great for pulling weeds that might poke you. So this is good for getting down there on the root and grabbing them. So other than that, these are their hose clamp pliers or hose pliers, 3 different sizes. Definitely not the best quality. If you just take a quick look at them, you could tell. Here you can see this side is much thicker, this side's much thinner. The ends are cut kind of funny. Sorry, trying to get it to focus. You can just see that, you're not paying a lot for these, so you're not going to get, perfect pliers. Same thing with these. Thick on one side, thin on the other. A lot of big teeth on this one, a lot of little teeth on this one. And quite a big gap through here, but you know what, they work. I'm grabbing around hoses and I'm working the hose off, and that's literally what I use these for. Any other time, I'm usually using these for electrical connectors or any quick connects that have a tab on both sides that you got to pinch together and pull off at the same time. Well, this makes it pinching those 2 tabs and pulling the connector off extremely easy, so much less of a headache. They operate just fine, nice and smooth, no binding or anything like that. So really, the handles haven't came off on me or anything. So yeah, they got some flex to them, but for hose pliers, they work just fine. I'm happy with them, cheap and get the job done for around the house. Then I got the other long nose pliers, the straight and the bent or angled set. This set I don't use quite as often. This one's still good, but I also have my Knipex that I really love. And then I also have the Gear Wrench Double X for real tight spaces, whereas sometimes the handles have to be opened up pretty far, so even when something's down in a tight area, I won't be able to open these enough to grab whatever I'm trying to get. So that's where those come in handy. But for the price, if you're just looking for a set of pliers that don't break your bank and you're just doing this every so often, it's good. Once again, yeah, there's flex. All pliers of this length are going to have some flex in them. You're not going to have completely rigid handles. There's going to be some flex, but overall a decent pair. I haven't had to warranty them, and as always, just like the miniature plier set, it's got a lifetime warranty. So do these. And then these are actually, I believe I bought these from KD Tools or Gear Wrench, but they're the exact same thing that's sold at Harbor Freight. They're the Pushpin pliers, and it's basically so you can come in, pull that center section up, and pull the push pin or pop pin or whatever you want to call them out, and they're pretty handy. Don't use them a whole lot. Most of the time I'm able to get them out with my hands or just a simple screwdriver, but those pain in the butt ones, these do come in handy. So they're there and they're cheap. I should have probably bought them from Harbor Freight instead and saved a little bit of money, because those aren't going to be going through a whole rough work cycle or anything, just pulling plastic pins and stuff. So these are my Harbor Freight pliers that I own besides my miniature plier set, and I'm happy with them. If you guys own any of these, please let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments, or if you're thinking about purchasing any of these, I think for the price point, as long as you're not, every day, all day type of work, I think these will do just fine. I don't think there's much you had to worry about. But please share your own thoughts if you guys own any of these. And I really appreciate you guys watching. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down in the comment section. And as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Also, keep in mind, I do have a list down in the description of tools I do suggest on Amazon and like Tecton and a whole bunch of other stuff. So if you're interested, please check out the description, and I'll see you guys next time.